Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin on the short term. Then I'm going to be jumping to the midterm, see some predictions coming through there, and then we're going to get to the long term for Bitcoin. Once we're done with that, we're going to go through to the altcoin, the altcoin request part of the show, and then also I do, obviously a few of you guys know, I do pick altcoins of the day, and my 3 altcoins of the day that you can expect me to do a TA on is XRP, Uniswap, and Ethereum. Classic, good stuff coming through there. And also we're going to be touching on the altcoins of the day from yesterday to see how those, in a sense, predictions and TA evaluations basically planned out, and those are Binance Coin, Solana, and Theta token. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what is happening there. But without further ado, let me get straight into Bitcoin. And we're going to go for the 15-minute first, right? We're going to go for the 15-minute just because you can see, look at this symmetrical triangle coming through. We're nearly at the end of it. It's looking for a breakout imminently looking for a breakout with Bitcoin. And at this point in time, guys, we've been going up for a substantial amount of time now. We have. I will touch on why I do think we've got imminent rejections coming through for 40k, which we have seen continuously for quite a while now. We are in this sideways period, not looking too hot indeed. Just going to jump to the chat quickly, and we got Phoenix straight away. Yo, first in, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Hero, Optimist, Restless, coming through. Joseph, Jaya. 05LX Sport, good morning all. Tom, good morning all. Morning Chester, nice to see you on the stream there. LR, good morning Chester. Sarah, good morning Chester. Modified JDM, clickbait OG in the house. This is not clickbait. I am going to be describing why I do think we've got imminent rejections coming through from 40k. Not a problem, bro. Love a bit of clickbait coming through. It actually drives me at the wall, clickbait, but anyway. Good morning Joe Hart, nice to see you on the stream. Whoever is watching, smash the like button, says Jay. That'd be amazing. What, 14 likes already, guys. You guys are killing it. Hero Optimist, 3, 2, 1, go. Amazing stuff. NX, there's a mod in the stream, guys, so behave yourselves. No, yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in today, NX. Nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. Johnny English out here, Mr. English Spy and all that. Good timing. Looks like we're about to break out of the triangle. Yes, sir. It does to me indeed. Good morning, Industry as well. Tens Oni, he wants a bit of Clover Finance on the request list. I'll put that on you for there, bro. And Antonio, good morning, mate. Good morning to you, sir. Let me write CRV on the list for you there. And guys, if you do have any more altcoin requests, smash them in the smash them in the chat, and I'll get to them as soon as I'm done here with Bitcoin and then my altcoins of the day, right? So just gonna have some H2O, and then I'm gonna carry on. Lovely mineral water. Yeah, so I wanted to start on Bitcoin on the 15-minute this morning. Obviously, we do have this symmetrical triangle pattern playing out, right? So we are looking for an imminent break to the upside or the downside. Granted, the measure move isn't going to be very big at all, but it's going to give us a bit of a gauge of where we can predict that we're going to go for the rest of the day, right? If we're going to break to the top side of this symmetrical triangle, we do have a horizontal sat at 40,173. Now, if we're going to be clearing this, guys, we need to actually take into the account the possibility of coming to the top side of this rising wedge pattern, because that means we're going to be found support on this lower side of this rising wedge here. And Chili's coming in there from LR. I think is that CHZ? Let me know in the chat if it is CHZ. And where are you all watching from, guys? I'd like to see how international we all are out here. And AXS there from Phoenix. Let me jump that in the chat there. AXS as well, like, on the request list. Sorry. So yeah, where are you all watching? Where are you tuning in from around the world? That'd be cool to see. So yeah, as you can see here, as I was saying, if we are going to clear this horizontal coming through here, it's likely we are going to target the next horizontal resistance point, and that's going to be 40,700, and also the top side of this rising wedge pattern that we have seen play out over the last 8 daily candles. Is it dangerous? Yes, sir, it is. I'll get to that, Akshay there. Not a problem, bro. So yeah, this is definitely something to watch out for here on the 15-minute for Bitcoin. Just in case we do break to the top side here. But as you can see, let me jump to the RSI coming through. The RSI coming through, that's a bit of the MACD. But yeah, the RSI right now, as you can see, we do have a downward sloping resistance line coming through as well. So if we are going to see any sort of progression to the upside, we need to basically take into consideration we could see imminent reversals, Viva la resistance coming through and protesting along this line here and smashing it to the downside, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see. Definitely a point to watch on the 15-minute. If you are going to be scalping the old bitty today, if you're going to be scalping Bitcoin today, I definitely would watch out for this zone. Watch out for that zone, guys. It's going to be a crucial point to watch there. Now, where are we all tuning in from? We've got India, we've got California, we've got, yeah, CHZ, got that on the list there, perfect. Johnny English is all the way up in Manchester. Come on, bro. Nice to see you up. We're tuning in from the north of the UK. Antonio's from the UK. Antonio, you were down in Durdle Door the other day, weren't you? Whereabouts are you located? We'll see in the UK. tuning in from behind Chester's back. Interesting concept there, Hero Optimist. Not sure what you mean. Tom's out there in Croatia. Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. International stream coming through here. So yeah, the MACD coming through on the 15-minute. You can see we're still actually converging, right? We're still converging coming through here. These lines are moving further apart. We're not getting closer to any sort of reversal in the trend in terms of the shorter term time frames. So that basically gives us an inclination that we could be getting rejected from this point to the lower side. And that means basically, guys, one, we're going to lose a symmetrical triangle. There's not really a huge measure move to the downside from here that I would be inclined to do on the 15-minute, but if we are going to be breaking down like that, we need to take into account we're also in this huge rising wedge pattern, right? We're also in this huge rising wedge pattern, and that basically means we could do a bigger measure move, a bigger, juicier Tropicana Capri Sun measure move all the way down to 38,700. And by God, do we need it, right? By God, do we need it. What I'm saying here is, guys, look, I want Bitcoin to go up as much as any, man. I want it to go up to bring up all the altcoins and stuff with it, because the higher it goes, the richer we get in a sense, right? What we do need, we need a healthy chart. This is not a healthy chart, and I'll get to that very shortly indeed. It's not a healthy chart. We need some sort of retracement. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. We're going to crash down a lot lower, and I will get to the last time we did see 8 green candles in a row, because I wanted to do some research on that, and it was back in 2019. So I will touch on that point when I get to the daily point for Bitcoin for you all to take in that information, I guess. NorCal checking in Chester. Cool stuff, Donkey Platts there. Ash K, the moon with Elon and his Doge. God. Funny stuff, bro. Saj is from, I think it's Saj? I think it's Sai? Maybe Sai? Maybe that's how you say it. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, bro. I always give it a go. You know what I mean? Got to try out here. He's tuning in from India. Amazing stuff. Dude, BTC, next move, tell. We're going to be watching this zone, bro. We're going to be watching this zone to see where we're going to break here. Because if we are going to have the continuation down, we're going to break out this symmetrical triangle. And also, we're going to break out the lower side of this rising wedge pattern as well. So yeah, definitely a point to watch. And if you mean personally, I'm probably not going to be short in this pattern just because it's all a bit up in the air at the moment with Bitcoin. It's very, very trappy indeed. It doesn't look very healthy, right? It doesn't look very healthy. So we need to take into account it's very, very trappy. It's a horrible place to be trading this, guys. So yeah, on the short term time frames, I'm not going to be jumping in any sort of position here because we could see imminent reversal. Volatile stuff on the shorter term time frames means easy stop outs. And we're not about that, guys, because you know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. We're here to make money. We're here to be driving on McLarens and Lamborghinis and all that stuff. So yeah, that's for me. That's why I'm not going to be jumping in on this position. But yeah, if you were going to be looking at trading this, if you're itching for a trade, itching and scratching for a trade here, you can think about these higher lows here on the shorter term time frames here. You've got these points to obviously bounce from if we are going to be coming down. So yeah, definitely a couple points to watch here, and watch if we are going to be invalidating them. If we're going to be invalidating them, the more that we invalidate on the way down, the more reliable the bearish chart pattern will be in terms of the downtrend if we do break to the downside, guys. Obviously, speculatively speaking, coming through there. We got in the chat there. We got Antonio, great place. We stopped in Weymouth, was incredible. Yeah, it's actually really nice down, really down south. Quick, say your health, withdraw savings, go all in on Bitcoin, says Lawrence. Amazing stuff there, bro. Wade says, morning, good morning to you there. Chris, good morning, mate. Nice to see you on the stream there. Aaron says, hi, Chester, you sound like your brother. Makes sense, because he's your brother. I like his TA too. Cool stuff, Aaron. Yeah, we pretty much have the same voice, bro. It's pretty mad. Chris is tuning in from the Netherlands. Cool stuff there. Mr. Malcony, good morning, Chester. Good morning to you there, sir. Hope you're having a good day. Cardano, best time to invest? Well, actually, I'll put AD on the list, bro, because that was the altcoin of the day from yesterday, right? So I will touch on that because I think there's a huge position coming through. Well, it's come through now. So excuse me, we could be looking at a nice price prediction for that. And let's see. I think it's going to slide up the rising wedge. To be honest, it does look like it is going to break to the top side here, but obviously we do need to reference the RSI on the shorter term time frames, because in order for that to happen, we are going to need to actually invalidate this chart pattern here. So yeah, it's a couple of factors coming through there, but if we are going to be referencing the longer term time frames there, your thoughts on the fear and greed index for BTC? It's at 50. It's absolutely amazing how high it is right now. I will get to that very shortly indeed. I'm just going to cover Bitcoin on the shorter term, the midterm time frames. Now, this trend, we're all familiar now with this trend. We were a little bit skeptical at the start, how it was all going up and everything. It was a bit too volatile, a bit unheard of, right? We saw the bottom around 29,400, that sort of area. And now from there, we've literally just progressed in a very healthy, very healthy trend to the upside. I'm not saying it's not healthy on the 4 hourly. It's lovely on the 4 hourly. This is what we want. If we're going back to that that lovely bull market that we reduced in before, you can see it's a very healthy trend. Very nice, healthy trend. Nice reversals coming through. It's good. It's attractive stuff, right? This is what we want. And that looks absolutely it looks very familiar to what we are seeing here, which is very good for Bitcoin. Very progressive, very bullish indeed. But what I am saying here, and referencing the title of this video, we've had 8 green candles in a row now. 8 green candle closes, I think. So that's 3, 6, yeah. 8 green candle closes in a row. This is bad. This is bad. This means that we're due some sort of reversal. We're due some sort of reversal, and the resistance point from that is going to be sat at around this 40,637 there. It's literally the previous lower high. We haven't broke it in this uptrend. Sorry, we haven't broke it in this uptrend. We've got no candle closes above this zone. So where are we likely to reject? This zone. We've had 8 in a row. The last time that we had 8 in a row, let me jump back in previous history, right? I think it was back in 2019. I think it was around this zone here, like 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we had 8 in a row here. Let me get rid of that for now. We had 8 green candles in a row here. Let me get rid of this as well. This is very messy. That's obviously just a thing that we had coming through there. And so yeah, as you can see, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 green candles in a row, and then look at this huge reversal from this horizontal, right? Very, very insane stuff. If we're going to go candle body close there to candle body open there, we're looking at around a 13%, 13.5% correction there for Bitcoin. So yeah, be careful, people. If we were going to have some sort of candle looking like this, that's absolutely fine. Then we can progress further up from there. But we do need a red candle none the least. Otherwise, we could be seeing literally imminent rejections coming through for Bitcoin. So just be safe, guys. Trade safe out there, because it's far from healthy. It's far from healthy. Now, if we do reject on the bigger scale, right? If we do start to see those rejections, if we just do let's do a 13% correction from where we are now, right? 13% correction is going to be bringing us to around this 34,000 zone. I'm not saying we're going to get to that zone. Personally, I don't think we're going to get to that zone in not at least a daily candle like we did see on that last previous strong uptrend that we did see there. Strong support will break the triangle at the top. We can go early 40,000 and then make it the way down. Yes, Ella, I do think that's very, very possible. When you see a lower high, yes. I think there is actually a chance that we do actually wick up quite high just to activate quite a few limit orders and then dump down and just to liquidate a load of shorts. Sorry, a load of longs there. So yeah, it's definitely a possibility because obviously they're not going to keep it. They're not just going to keep it going up, right? They're not just going to keep it going up. They need to have some sort of corrections. The whales need to jump in. Otherwise, they're not going to be profiting. And we know that they like to profit off the retail people, right? So the most ideal scenario is to basically wick it over the zone, activate a load of limit orders, a load of buy orders coming through there, and then dump it off an absolute cliff. Yeah. So yeah, if we do get a candle body close, if we don't get a wick like so, if we do get a candle body close below this horizontal, then it is looking like this trend is due a reversal, right? And the last reversal that we had from this zone, it was very strong indeed. We know how strong it was. It took us all the way down to that previous lower low there. So yeah, hopefully we don't get anything like that. Hopefully we can continue this nice healthy trend up on the 4 hourly, as you can see here. Very, very juicy stuff indeed. That's going to be the ideal scenario. We have a golden cross on the 4 hourly, so that is a good thing as well. As you guys know, I am looking for a nice long position. The long position that I will be looking for will be after we see some sort of red candle coming through there. Everyone's saying Dogecoin in the chat. Is there any chance of Dogecoin pumping? Probably not. Probably not. But if obviously Bitcoin goes up, then Dogecoin is going to go up with it, unfortunately. But yeah, Dogecoin's heavily manipulated. Let me touch on Dogecoin. I'll put it on the list for you there. Not a problem. 25 likes as well, guys. You guys are absolutely killing it. Let me have a look at the subscriber target. Let's set that on the table today. Should we do 950 subscribers today? We're 8 subscribers away. And I did some analytic research on the stream yesterday, and 30% of you guys actually aren't subscribed. You're not subscribed, and yet you watch every day, so it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you could smash that subscribe button, that'd help me out tremendously. Get into that 1,000 zone, and I've got a plan for the 1,000. Right, I'm going to do some sort of riddle. So when I get to like 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to say like some keywords throughout my videos every single day, and you've got to piece it together and basically come up with some sort of answer or something like that. It's gonna be some cool riddle thing for the it's gonna be a competition to win like indicators and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be something I'm gonna do at 1,000 subscribers. I think it's a bit more fun, right? It's a bit more fun. So yeah, I don't know if I explained that right, but if anyone's seen the film like The National Treasure, when they have to go from thing to thing to thing, I want to do like just say random words in one video every single day, and then you have to find it, piece it together, come at me with an answer, and then if you win, whoever gets it first, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Something along the lines of that. I think it'd be quite fun to do. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now, as I was saying yesterday, if this trend is to continue, obviously on the basis that we do see a red candle on the daily coming through, just a flaccid candle, that's all we need, right? I would be looking at a lovely long position coming through here. Now, the reasoning for that is we are breaking out of this range here on the macro scale here. It's very, very big indeed. We're breaking out this range. It's very good. We are still stuck at this horizontal, guys, as we are on the daily here. We're still stuck at this horizontal, so we need to basically wait until we clear that zone, wait until we consolidate along that zone, and then we can be looking for a nice lengthy long position all the way up to that 48k. Obviously taking profit all the way up, guys. We're not just going to be blindly holding our position there until the end of the measure move, because obviously we do have a couple of horizontals plotted in there. Well, they're not plotted in, but I can plot them in now, actually. Yeah, we could probably put one there. I'd probably put another one down at this wick zone here, and definitely one around there. So yeah, let's put one in there for sure. Yeah, that does look good as well. Yeah, so we are going to be taking profit at these zones continuously all the way up. Let me have a look at the chat there. Hi, good day, bro. OGN from Sans Child. Let me put that on the list there. And XLM Stella there for Carson's there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Carson's. I don't think I've seen you before. So yeah, I hope you're having a good day, man. What are we? Are we Thursday? Yeah, we're Thursday today. It's good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. Sam Charles says, big volume. Yes, sir. That's what we need. Crypto Cafe says, good, sir. Joseph says, smells like some treasure phase hunting. What time frames do you use the most? I try to stay on the hourly, 4-hourly, 12-hourly, daily, and the weekly, because I go for I go for the biggest swings, right? And it depends what type of trader you are. If you're going for if you're looking at the charts, 8 hours a day and you're putting in little tiny scalps, you can be doing the 5-minute, the 15-minute, maybe even the 1 minute if you're quick enough. But that's for me, that's a bit too much, right? I prefer to just look at the charts for like 3-4 hours a day, get my nice gauge on what's happening, and when I'm streaming live, I kind of do my own TA while I'm going as well, so it does help. So it does give me a good gauge on what's happening in the markets for the day. It's just I'm doing it live, so it is beneficial to me as well as educating you guys. And yeah, in terms of my trading techniques here, I do go for these big sort of swings, lengthy trades. We're going for trades for literally like 4 or 5 days in a row, sometimes holding those trades. I sometimes hold trades for like 2 weeks if we're trading like the daily and stuff like that. So that's where we're going to go for those big positions. You've got to be very patient with those trades, right? It does take emotions. It takes emotions to chill them out, right? Alexander, we bullish? Not looking to short this? It's a bit too volatile to short, bro. I'm not really that happy with us dumping. If we do dump, and we got too much support to the lower side now, in my opinion. But with that being said, we do need a reversal coming through on the daily, which I was just speaking about there. ETC coin, in your opinion? Hey, Sai, isn't it? Sai. So I've got Ethereum Classic as one of my altcoins of the day. So I'll be doing that very shortly once I'm done with Bitcoin. We're going through XRP, Uniswap, and then Ethereum Classic. Good stuff. So yeah, this would be the long position I would be looking for, but I would need to see some consolidation or some levels of support being formed along this horizontal before taking that position there. Obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys. It's just my opinions on what I think might happen in the market. If I can educate you on some TA, that'd be amazing. Do your own research, and before you take any trades and stuff. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't have an economics degree. It's as simple as that. Now, this long position that I am looking for, if we can get some nice support, nice candle closes above this 40,000, 41,000 sort of zone here. We'll just see how we plan out there. And then obviously we've got to watch this volume weighted ATR band, because this is going to be our gauge as we come up there. That's obviously going to be rising up with this very nice uptrend that we are seeing. We can get a nice couple bounces coming through there, and then that's going to be very good indeed. Now, if we go back onto previous history, guys, this volume weighted ATR band, if we're trending above it, as you can see here, look, sorry, this is the thin red line here, right? If we're trending above it, we can basically ride that wave all the way up, right, until we lose it again, and that's where we're going to be exiting that position. So as long as we are above the volume weighted ATR band, forget about the measure move for a second, guys. As long as we're above the volume weighted ATR band and we are trending all the way above it, we can be going a significantly higher, right, if we are above it continuously trending, right? So yeah, definitely something to watch out for there. And that's currently sat at 39,259, which we're currently bouncing off and flirting with the idea of riding that nice healthy trend to the upside there. And trend is your friend in this game, guys. That's something that we do need to remember that. Now, jumping to Oh no, I did want to touch on the cycles on the MACD here. This is fascinating, right? Just because we haven't really seen that big downswing for Bitcoin, right? We haven't seen that big downswing for Bitcoin, and we've seen that on the daily. No real red candles coming through there. Still 15 hours yet, and at the moment we're looking a bit doji star coming through if we do come up to this top zone there. So yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I was expecting some resistance to come through from this cycle here on the MACD here. As you can see, we haven't. We've actually broken this to the downside, right? Which is fascinating in my opinion, and the reasoning for this is we've only ever done this on previous. We've got a bit of spillage coming through here, so it's gonna be very, very crucial right now. It's very crucial to see if we're actually going to see any reversal. If we see a reversal, we are going to be breaking to the top side on the 15-minute and the hourly here for that rising wedge and that symmetrical triangle. Alistair, nice to see you on the chat there, bro. Nice to see you on the stream. Hope you're having a good day, bro. Hope you're having a good a very fine Thursday morning out here. But yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be very crucial to see if we do see a reversal here for the MACD on this trend cycle. It's very crucial. If we do see a reversal, it's likely that we are going to break to the top side of this rising wedge pattern and this symmetrical triangle. So it's definitely a point to watch here on the 4-hourly, and also a very crucial point as well to be referencing. As you guys know, it's the 4-hourly. It's this downward sloping resistance line on this on the RSI coming through. We've made a lot of money continuously trading this, right? Basically referencing it continuously for our positions, for our take profits, for our reversals, plotting out reversals coming through here. And as you can see, Viva resistance is very, very, very strong along this zone, right? And it has been for a very long time, since literally December 2020, right? So yeah, definitely a very good point to reference. It's still very, very much valid, even though we are above it, because as you can see, we do clear above it and we find a level of support instead. So now, this brings me on to right now. We've obviously seen us get to that overbought stage coming through on the RSI on the 4-hourly, which is absolutely fine, because we've seen the imminent rejections coming through on the RSI, and that's basically the consolidation period that we have seen for the live price of Bitcoin right now. Right now, if we do break to the downside of this symmetrical triangle and also this rising wedge pattern, I would predict that we are actually going to bounce somewhere along this zone if we can bounce on the RSI. Definitely a crucial point to watch. But if we do lose this zone, guys, I can't stress this enough. If we lose this zone on the RSI, we're likely to come down a significant amount further, right? I don't know if my English is correct there, but we could come down a significantly larger amount down to the downside. So this will definitely be a point to reference if we do lose this zone, people. I would be not scared, but I would be referencing this pretty strongly, right? Pretty strongly, because we know how reliable it's been for us in the future in terms of finding that resistance point coming through. And if we do lose it, it's likely that we do find that resistance yet again. And that is obviously going to signify a bigger, better, humongous downtrend to think about, right? And that's basically going to mean that we could lose we could lose this downward sloping support line currently at 38,000, bringing us back down into this range, potentially even coming down to that 36,000. We do have the 55 down there, rest assured. 55 moving average is down there, as well as the 200 EMA on the way up. But yeah, to be honest, that would be a pretty healthy scenario, to be honest, with how Bitcoin's behaving recently on the daily. We need some sort of correction, in my opinion, to basically continue that run in a nice, healthy stance there. So yeah, interesting things coming through there. And also, the hash rate is on the way. The hash rate is on the way to a crossover, guys. This is a free indicator that you can use. You can just download it. It's something that I give back to my audience. No, it's called the hash ribbons indicator. If you just type in on your indicators and strategies for TradingView here, if you just type in hash, it comes up with hash ribbons backtest from Bitcoin Beats there. And yeah, shout out to Bitcoin Beats. He's my older bro. So yeah, go check his channel out. And this is the strategy tester where he's basically coded it in, so you can basically see the results and test it back on previous history and play with leverage and all that stuff coming through there. But yeah, at this point in time, we started with 10 grand, right? Imagine we start with 10 grand over the course of don't know how long this maybe a year or so. We've done only 5 trades, but we're up to 69,000, 80% profitable. And the 20%, that one trade that wasn't profitable, that was that's the wrong tool. That was obviously the COVID crash coming through there. As you can see, big stop loss coming through just from the COVID crash. And we were in a lovely uptrend before COVID obviously got us in February in terms of infecting the West. So yeah, that's obviously why we did get a stop loss coming through there. But yeah, this is an indicator that it is free. It's free to you guys, and you can literally just blindly long it, and you can see the percentages coming through there. 161% on that last long. And if it is going to be reliable again, coming through. That obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys. You do to make your own decisions here. We could be looking at another substantial gain for the hash rate indicator there. So yeah, definitely something free from me to you to take into consideration there. And 35 likes, guys. You're absolutely killing it out here in the wild west of the Thursday we've got coming through. But yeah, so that's the hash ribbons coming through there. Now if we look at the MACD coming through there, we did actually see this bullish divergence coming through on the MACD, and that's obviously signified this huge pump that we are having here, this massive uptrend. We're still converging coming through on the daily, which is in a sense I would say quite worrying just because we need some sort of reversal, and the higher we go here, the higher this trend goes without any sort of reversal coming through, the worse the reversal is going to be, right? As I say, guys, you can't climb Everest without actually being tired, resting at base camp 1 before taking another leg up, or crashing and falling off a cliff while you're up there. So yeah, a couple of things to take into consideration there, guys. Let me jump to the chat there because we've got a few more people that have joined in. Thanks, very helpful knowing your time frames. Thanks, Chester. Not a problem at all, Aaron. Aaron, it just depends on what type of trader you want to be, right? Obviously, you can practice all different strategies. You can practice different types, being a different type of trader. It's more on the time that you've got, right? Because some traders, they'll look at the charts for maybe an hour a day, and they'll just reference in the daily, the weekly, and the 12-hour. And that works for them, and they get in nice long positions. And they're like, yeah, my TA is good. I'm fine. I don't need to look at the charts again, right? Whereas a scalper, if they've got 8 hours and they enjoy looking at the charts continuously, they will do that all day, and they'll be putting in 20, 30 positions a day. Probably not winning all of them because you're never going to win all of them. But yes, yes, it's just what type of trader do you want to be, Aaron? We got Simple Technology. Good morning, Chester. Nice to see you on the stream there. Matty, hello, Chester. Cool stuff there, bro. Morning, Chester says, is Visop? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Alexander, 42 double top high, potentially, mates. Potentially, we will see. We'll see. Bringing us up to 42, that'd be pretty crazy. We will be challenging. The top side, the wicks of these previous pretty dominating lower highs there. So yeah, when we do get over these zones, it is going to be looking a lot more progressive to the upside there. But at this point in time, you can see, I can't stress this enough, it's not that healthy, right? On the 4 hourly, it looks lovely, very attractive indeed. We can be riding that wave up, but we need something to happen on the daily. Otherwise, it's going to be a bloodbath, right? It's going to be a bloodbath. Not Portman says, yo! What's up, bro? Jay says, morning, dude. Cece says, hi. Nice to see you all on the stream there, guys. I'm going to be jumping through to my altcoins of the day today, and the altcoins that I have chosen today are Ethereum Classic, Uniswap, and XRP. The reasoning for this is, as you can see, we've got a bullish pennant chart pattern coming through here, so that we are likely to see us break to the top side. Hopefully we can break to the top side, and if that is going to be very nice indeed, we're going to be looking at potentially some position coming through there. But it's more, I just wanted to show you this because it is a bullish chart pattern, and for Ethereum Classic, it's going to be very good indeed. And if we are referencing Ethereum over the last because obviously it does lead the market coming through Ethereum compared to Ethereum Classic, right? If we are referencing just Ethereum, we are actually breaking out of this pretty humongous descending triangle coming through there, looking for a measure move all the way up to the volume weighted ATR band, all the way up to $2,500 for Ethereum there. And if Ethereum is likely to break up further, then obviously Ethereum Classic is going to be following suit there, as it did. Do you remember how much it pumped? How much it started pumping, like when Ethereum started its run, it just went absolutely crazy, right? So yeah, so we do need to take that into account there. Just a bit of old TA there. Get rid of all that. So yeah, we do have a bullish pennant chart pattern coming through there. So yeah, it's likely that we do break to the top side and potentially come up and test these horizontals again. But yeah, it's definitely why I did want to basically test that coming through there. Can you go through what you do with your stop loss? There was a request in the Telegram chat yesterday. Yes, there was a request in the Telegram chat yesterday. It's very based on horizontals, moving averages, but you also need to prepare on how strong the moving average is, and also cross-referencing it across a lot of time frames, right? So if we're going, say we're going to be getting into a long position coming out of here, right? Our entry would obviously be on the retest, on the break of this symmetrical triangle coming up there, and then obviously you've got the 10 moving average and the 21 moving average coming through here as well. Now, if you're looking for a tight stop loss, you go on the previous traps, right? You go on the previous traps. So as you can see, we did come out and we've come down literally 4% there, which is a substantial amount. So for me personally, you're looking at 4%, you're looking at basically leaving the symmetrical triangle. That's obviously not going to work right now. It's obviously not the best chart pattern to do an example of, but I would be going to the bigger term time frames and going on the more reliable moving averages like the 200 EMA as well there, because we know that's going to be stronger and more valid on the bigger term time frame. So we would be putting our stop loss below that, right? And then obviously, as I say on Obviously, depending the chart patterns, depending on how many horizontals we got in there as well. Because if we go down to the smaller term time frames, do we have a horizontal along those? Are we balanced along one? Very hard to see when we're sat directly on it, but as you can see, horizontal coming through here, and they do vary across all the different time frames. I do have that automatically plotted in, so we can use them as a reference for setting our stop loss as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how to, in a sense, set a stop loss. I know you did ask in the Telegram for me to do like a video demo on how to set a stop loss, but you could probably just YouTube your exchange. They'll probably have an introduction video, and if they don't, they're silly. They should. But yeah, never. I would say always have a stop loss, right? You don't want to get liquidated if you are trading leverage. That's like the worst thing for a trader. Never want to get liquidated, right? But yeah, in terms of setting a stop loss, use moving averages, use horizontals, and also use chart patterns in terms of the previous swings on the previous candles, so you can get kind of a gauge on how volatile that actual asset is, and whether you're not just going to get swing down, stopped out, and then swung back up, right? And then your trade comes in, right? That's the most annoying thing in the world, right? So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there. Now that was Ethereum Classic basically summed up there. We got a pennant bullish chart pattern coming through there. Acro's looking really hot. Can you add it to the list, please? Yes, Jay Lassie, I can add Acro to the list for you there. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking any more requests past this point now, just because we're at 30 minutes already, 33 minutes already, and I've got just what you guys can expect. We got Uniswap next, we got XRP next, then we got Binance Coins, Solana, Theta, and those are my altcoins of the day from yesterday and today. Then we've got Clover Finance, then we've got Chiliz, AXS, ADA, a bit of Doge, Origin Token, Stellar, and AKRO coming through there. Crowbar says, hey Chester, what's good? I'm a bit late. Oopsie daisy, not a problem, bro. I was a bit late this morning. I find the later I'm doing my streams, the more viewers I'm getting, so maybe it's working better with the different time frames. And I'm getting a little bit more sleep, which is good. And I'm training like insanely hard in the gym at the moment. So I do need that a little bit of extra rejuvenation time. But yeah, Ethereum Classic, that's pretty much that summed up. That's why I did want to touch on that quickly. Uniswap coming through here. Same sort of scenario on a lot of the time frames coming through. As you can see, we do have a symmetrical chart pattern coming through. Another pennant, a bullish pennant chart pattern coming through as well there. We do have a pretty strong trap zone, as you can see here, wicking down, coming back up, finding the support on this 200 EMA, as I was saying earlier. Very, very strong indeed, this 200 EMA. So yeah, we've got a lovely level of support being found there. Now, at this point in time, we are at the lower side of the symmetrical triangle. Not as low as Ethereum Classic was, but we've still got potential for some sort of move if we can get a break, right? Oh, goodness me. If Bitcoin is going to break to the top side of this symmetrical triangle, that's wrong. If Bitcoin is going to break to the top side of this symmetrical triangle coming through here, as we discussed earlier, we could be looking at a nice break here for Uniswap. And if we can jump in that while Bitcoin's doing its rally as well, that's going to be very, very good indeed. Can you activate Super Chat? Can you activate Super Chat? I can't actually. I need 1,000 subscribers to activate Super Chat. So yeah, that's going to be the target, guys. What are we on now? We're on like 940 or something. 942. Amazing stuff. We'll do a 950 target for the day. That'd be absolutely amazing if we can hit that. I've put the 1,000 subs. I should hit that just on statistics. I should hit that by the end of August. So yeah, that's when you'll get super chat, memberships, indicators, competitions, all of that amazing stuff coming through there. Just to help you guys even more with your trading abilities. Will ETC go up? I would be referencing Ethereum as well, and obviously. Bitcoin is obviously dominating the market, so yeah, I would be watching that. You should stream before the daily close, and I promise you the views will be an all-time high. Yeah, you are correct, it would be. I think I'd have to stream at like 12 o'clock at night, and that'd kill me off, bro. I've got a very set routine every day, so I probably can't do that. Just create 60 more YouTube accounts, says Mr. Malkany. That's funny. Actually, YouTube, they track your IP address of where the accounts are from. So if they notice that I've got another account in the house and I'm subscribing to another page, right, then they will actually take that subscriber off. They've got bots that do that now. So yeah, can't really cheat the system as well. You have to VPN it and all that stuff. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, this would be a move out for Uniswap if we can profit from that. Going to be a very nice swing indeed. And 2.5% there, not the biggest, but still 2.5% at the end of the day, right? I would be looking to clear this this previous lower high coming through there, and then basically banging it up from there. Now we can basically assess how we're going from this zone, because yes, we do have a measure move up to the top side here, but the most obvious point, the most obvious correlation point in terms of a resistance line, the horizontal point is going to be that $19.94 there, and we're currently sat at $19.17, so you can see substantial amount of profit getting put up there. basically left on the table for us to take if we do see a nice pump coming through there for crypto. Now, if we jump to the bigger term time frame, because that's obviously the hourly there, we are going to be looking at a pretty big it's a pretty big descending triangle, right? So this line threw me off there. Thought we were going a bit symmetrical for a second there. I mean, we got a symmetrical triangle just going on the wicks there, and a bit of a candle body close. I would say the most reliable chart pattern out here would be this this horizontal coming through there, and that basically makes a descending triangle right now. That obviously brings me on to the point, if we do break this this bullish pennant chart pattern that we are seeing now, for Uniswap, we're looking at that measure move up, as I was just saying, to that $19.75 sort of area. Now, from there, it's going to be very interesting, because yes, we are going to be touching the top side of this zone, the top side of that descending triangle that I was just talking about there. If we can break that as well, we can basically ride this long all the way up, right? We can ride this long all the way up and basically look for another measure move. This is why it claimed my altcoin of the day, because there's substantial gains that we could be making from this run if we can ride it up, right? It's going to be very interesting. We've got the volume weighted ATR band miles away on the 4 hourly here, absolute miles away, and we do find pretty heavy resistance along that zone, as you can see here. Very good stuff indeed. So if we can get up to that zone, that's going to be up to that $23.49. Obviously, guys, this is speculatively speaking, and do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Speculatively speaking, very potentially big swing for Uniswap to look out for if we can see crypto continuing this beautiful trend, right? If we can see that happening, then it's going to be very lovely. A couple of trade positions to think about for the future. Obviously, I would say do your own research here, and it's not just going to be a sail in the park, right? We're not just going to be sailing on the lake in the park. It's not going to be chill water. We're going to be going through the oceans with a lot of chop, right? A lot of chop coming through, a lot of mad price action I would be expecting. I wouldn't just be expecting a nice, easy run up. I don't expect that at all. I would expect a lot of chop coming through here. So yeah, if we are going to be going into this position, I would be looking at just holding the line and not being too manipulated by the price action coming through here, because you're never just going to come all the way up. You're going to have these swings to the downside, right? And I know some people look at their positions and go, oh, I'm up so much, and then we see a dump and they're like, oh no, I lost all my money, I'm out of the trade, or I'm negative now, or I've lost a chunk of my profit, I'm just going to take the profit that I have now. If your TA is correct, you should stick by your TA and hold it all the way. Simple as that. And you should be setting your take profits and your stop losses continuously, and editing them as well, right? But not just blindly closing the trade because we've seen a bit of a pullback. It all comes down to emotions at the end of the day. Mr. Malcony says wavy. Yeah, cool stuff. Alvin says, what are your thoughts on VeChain? VeChain is very good. Big potential coming through there. China-based crypto, right? Asia do love this coin, so we'll definitely see what's going on. If you want to look at their partners, go on their website. They've got some very, very big partners coming through there. So yeah, very, very high hopes for VeChain in the future, but I do think we're a little bit off. I think in crypto for general, I think we're a little bit off. I do think we're due to have another retracement before we see them actually hold the line forever, because that's obviously what we want. I do think crypto is due another retracement to the downside, right? Because obviously referencing this run up that we did see from around October sort of time, November, October sort of time there, when the bull market basically begun there, we've just seen significant growth, right? Absolutely significant growth. So I do think we do need a bigger correction than what we have seen recently, right? And as you can see, last time when we did see this bull run come up, we topped out at like 19,600 or something, and we went all the way back down to 3,000. So yeah, it was an 80% retracement for the altcoins as well. So yeah, just if you are hodling, I'd hold the line, because don't invest anything in a hodl that you can't afford to watch it fluctuate for 5 years, right? But yeah, my next altcoin of the day is going to be XRP. Interesting stuff happening for XRP. Same sort of scenario, right? We did see a nice massive falling wedge pattern actually play out to a measure move. That was very, very good indeed. Now we have got a bullish pennant chart pattern yet again. Look at this for a nice massive momentous move coming through from yesterday. I did see this actually happen. It was absolutely crazy, right? Crazy stuff happening, and I was like, what is happening with XRP right now? It's absolutely pumping to the absolute moon. It was very, very good stuff indeed. Now, this is why I just wanted to touch on this. One, we've got a nice bullish chart pattern here for XRP. The confidence is there for XRP. I'm not sure why this happened. If you guys know why this happened, educate us in the chat. It's going to be good. We're all here to help each other. Community coming through. So yeah, we don't know why this happened. So yeah, if you guys do know, that'd be amazing. But yeah, as you can see, this is why we don't FOMO in and we don't buy the top. The reasoning for this is you would have FOMO'd in probably around this zone. You'd be like, oh my god, I'm going to miss out. And now look, the retracements come through. You can't climb Everest. Sorry, you can't climb Everest without resting at base camp 1. It's as simple as that. You need to chill out along the way, otherwise you're gonna wreck yourself. Check yourself, or you're gonna wreck yourself, and that's what XRP is doing at the moment. It's checking itself, it's chilling out inside of this symmetrical triangle, which is good stuff indeed. Now we can be thinking about another leg up, which could be very profitable indeed. Now, if we are going to be looking at percentages for that leg up, we could be looking at some sort of measure move coming out of this zone here. Now, for starters, we do have the volume weighted ATR band, guys. We've lost it to the lower side. The resistance is going to be there when we tap it. If we can get above it, amazing. Then we're going to be breaking out of this symmetrical triangle. Then we can be talking about the idea of some sort of measure move. Not sure how the price action is going to go. Speculatively speaking, yet again, guys. Just trying to get a little prediction coming through here. Obviously, depending on where we're going to break as well. We could be looking at a nice move to the top side for XRP, and as I was saying, guys, this is a bullish pennant chart pattern as well, so it's a bullish chart pattern, so it is likely we are to take another wave up, and if we can get a nice profit 2-3% from that, that's going to be very juicy indeed. XRP got a new bank as custom, if I remember right. Oh, that's cool, yeah, because I know they do international transfers across the world, so yeah, that's very interesting if they did get a new bank, actually, because that's we know the supply of XRP, right? And to pump XRP, what was it, 13% did we say a minute ago? For candle body open to close, right? We're going for 14.73%. You obviously know how substantial the amount of money that would have to be invested in XRP for that to go. I think the supply is like 45 billion or something. So yeah, that they would have had to invest a substantial amount of money to pump it like that, right? So yeah, it probably is a new client, like you do say there, Hero Optimist. Some positive news about XRP releasing an ODL in Japan. Cool stuff. Definitely gonna do some research on that, Chris. That does sound very cool. Let me write that down. ODL Japan. And let me just say what you guys can be expecting for the rest of the show here. We've got Binance Coin to do next. We're going for Solana, Theta Token, Clover Finance, Chili's, AXS. I always struggle to say that for some reason. BTC back above 40,000. It is. It's flirting with that zone. We are currently trying to break out that symmetrical triangle, guys. Very interesting stuff. We could be looking at a target to the top side of this horizontal point at 40,737. Sup, Sloth Bag. Nice to see you on the stream, man. He says, sup, Chester. Cool stuff. Wade says, it's nice having bullish patterns playing out, but if BTC dumps, then unfortunately, it doesn't matter. And this is why it's such a trappy place to be trading right now, Wade Ways. You are very correct indeed, stuff, on demand liquidity. How high can XRP go now? How high can it go now? The problem is, we don't know at this point in time, because it isn't a healthy uptrend like a lot of the other cryptos, like crypto in general, right? Morning, Greg. My like for the 50 likes, cool stuff. Yeah, you can see this uptrend. It's very healthy indeed. XRP could see another wave up, right? Could see another wave up all the way up to 80 cents there, but it's obviously depending on what Bitcoin does. Preferably on the daily, right? We need some sort of retracement. We need some sort of consolidation or something. We need some red candle coming through. Otherwise, we're just going to plummet in the future, right? So we could even just go green all the way up. If we go green all the way up to 45k, right, we're going to absolutely dump off a cliff, like insane, right? I can't stress that enough, right? So yeah, I will be referencing the leader of the crypto markets, BTC, to reference what's happening with XRP. But yeah, it does look very bullish indeed for XRP. Nice, healthy retracements coming through. Nice consolidation periods in a nice, healthy, bullish chart pattern. So yeah, not too bad indeed. OGN, I've got that on my list. Sam's Charles, not a problem. I've got, sorry, I stopped reading my request tonight. So you can expect AXS, ADA, Doge, OGN, XLM, and Acro to finish us off there. Let me jump to what was next. Solana we were doing. No, Binance Coin. We'll do Binance Coin. This is the altcoin from yesterday. Oh, H2O, man. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, a very tricky time right now for Binance Coin, and the reasoning for this is we're still sat where we were yesterday, still sat in this boring area. Well, not boring, we're waiting for something to happen, right? We're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting for a potential long coming through here, and that is when we have cleared the lower side of this broadening wedge. I'm not sure it's very visually appealing for you guys, so let me get rid of some of these trend lines so I can just explain point by point. As you can see, we've got broadening wedge coming through here, which we did actually lose. Saw the measure move completion to the downside there. Now we're looking at basically finding that pattern again, finding that chart pattern again. If we can get above that zone, find the support, it's going to be looking very good indeed. Now we do have a very strong horizontal here and also a very strong trend line to the upside here. So we do need to find a way of breaking that as well. If we can get above this zone, it's going to be very crucial because we do have a lot of support below us. Now, bringing me onto this channel as well. It's very, very interesting stuff, guys. Very exciting stuff here for Binance Coin here coming through. So as you can see here, we do also have a measure move up to this zone too. Up to this zone too. We do have a measure move all the way up to there, and that's going to be around $326 there for BNB. So yeah, I would be I'd be keeping BNB on the radar for the day to see what is going to happen. If we can get a nice level of support along this zone, a couple of candle closes, a couple of retests, then we would be looking at a nice juicy long position up to this zone there. Not gonna stay on this too long because we did touch on it yesterday, but that's what I would be looking for. We're kind of in the same sort of scenario as yesterday there, guys. So I would be looking at getting over these zones. We have the 200 EMA holding us up and the 21 as well on the 4 hourly. So yeah, pretty reliable stuff. So let me jump to what the next one. Solana baby. We're looking at is what we looked at yesterday. A couple of broadening wedges coming through there. We've got firstly we've got this broadening wedge coming through there, and then below that we do have where are we? We do have this broadening wedge coming through to the lower side as well, right? So yeah, we do need to, if we are going to see us break to the top side here, this is what we were talking about yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get there. We were still just consolidating in this sort of zone here, in this smaller chart pattern, maybe creating some sort of range, maybe looking something along the lines of that, and then we could be looking at a breakout to the top side like that in the future. At this point in time, we will still be looking for a break to the top side of this zone, because we still do have a potential position up to this 200 EMA coming through there. So it's definitely one to watch there, guys. But these are getting dangerously close, which is going to invalidate that position for us, which is a bit annoying. But at the end of the day, don't be worried if you miss a trade. There's plenty more trades out there, right? Plenty more trades out there. And vice versa, the same sort of works with if you miss your entry, right? If you miss your entry, don't be chasing that entry. Just think, there's going to be another trade. At the end of the day, if you're chasing your entry, you're likely going to make either less money, not break even, or probably even take a loss there. So don't be chasing your entries there, guys. As always, there's as single people say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. We say, I need to think of a saying for that, but there's plenty more trades. There's plenty more trades in the charts, or something like that. I'll think of a rhyme. We'll work on that. If anyone's got any rhymes, put it in the chat. That'd be cool. So yeah, and I will use it on the stream. That sounds good. So yeah, as you can see here, this would be the target to the top side here, and vice versa. If we do lose this zone to the lower side here for Solana baby, then it's looking. I mean, it is a short position. It is a short position because we are going to be breaking. We are going to be breaking that these horizontal lower highs, higher lows coming through there, and also there is a measure move down. Obviously, we're going to small measure move. That's one. Bigger measure move, we can go on something along the lines of this, because obviously there's two broadening wedges coming through there, guys. So yeah, could even bring us down to that $24 there. And if we are going to be looking at shorting this zone, then it is going to be one. First trade's going to be at 420. 4.2% there, and then also we got a 12% gain there as well. Obviously depending on where we're going to break, price action, what Bitcoin's going to do. You know the drill. You guys know the drill. So yeah, definitely a point to watch there, Solana baby. Next is Theta token. This claimed the altcoin of the day from yesterday, just because we are coming up to this. We were coming up to this huge falling parallel channel coming through there. We have just had a bit of a death cross coming through on the daily and seen a pretty big substantial correction coming through there. Let me have a little look on the chat there. RLC from David. I'm not taking any requests at the moment, just because I've got a big request list to get through, and I don't really fancy streaming for 2 hours today because it did actually kill me yesterday. So yeah, I'll put it on the list and see how we go for time, and if I can do it. And also not Portman Luna as well. I'll put that on the second list, right? Just in case I have time, I will be picking some of them. So some of them coming through. And we're on 56 likes, guys. If you could smash the like button, it does help me out tremendously in the YouTube algorithms. So yeah, 56 likes. Hello, Governor, says Bitcoin Beats. Go check out Bitcoin Beats on YouTube, guys. Amazing streamer. He's my older brother. Taught me a lot of what I know. Very good guy. And also, he's a pretty goddamn good trader, I must say. Quant has been blowing up. Yeah, David, I'll put Quant on the list as well, bro. And we'll see if I can get to that with the timings and stuff as well, because I don't really fancy going for 2 hours again. And I've got to try and rest the throat and all that stuff coming through there. So yeah, Theta token, this is what it claimed, because we're in this, it claimed my altcoin of the day from yesterday. We're in this pretty huge range coming through here. We were looking to either break up to the top side or see that V-Velo resistance come down from the downside, right? We didn't quite get there in terms of an entry point there. We would have been shorting this down around 15%, probably from the top side of this falling parallel channel down to this down to this horizontal here. Very, very easy trade it would have been. As you can see, we didn't get there early enough. The price didn't quite hit that for us. So yeah, we did actually see us not quite get there, right? If we can still get there and see that reversal, but the closer that we do get from these two zones, the horizontal is obviously going to get smaller. So the gap's obviously going to get smaller, and that's obviously going to affect the potential for the trade profit there. Hi, Kay, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Where have you been, bro? Are you still trading? What's going on? But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Nice to see you catching up. As you can see here, we are slowly diverging here on the MACD, looking for that bullish crossover. That's going to be very good to see indeed, because if we do see that bullish crossover, it's going to be looking pretty good to see that progression remove to the upside. I would be looking at, if we do get to this zone, the likelihood of us seeing that imminent rejection is going to be good, because we do have the volume weighted ATR band as well. The likelihood of us actually breaking the top side of this channel in terms of what crypto is doing right now is pretty unlikely, in my opinion. And if we can profit from that nice swing down, then we're gonna, right? Because you know why we're here, guys. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, as you can see here on the RSI, as you can see here, we are looking for a nice momentum move to the upside. If we do get to that overbought point, as you can see, we did see here, we're looking for that imminent rejection, and that's why we're going to be looking at a juicy short position. That's pretty much that Theta token still summed up. I mean, it is still valid, so it's definitely one to watch for the future, guys. The date was wrong on my certificate to fly, so I had to call the embassy this morning. Managed to change it before my flight today. God, that is lucky. Hope you guys don't overlap again on the streams. Yeah, we're trying not to at the moment. But yeah, it's gonna be. I think it'll be a bit easier when he's in Thailand, because obviously time difference and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. So yeah, that's Theta token summed up. That's Solana. That's BNB. So that's all my altcoins of the day. Now I'm gonna get to the part of the show where I go to the altcoin request part of the show, guys. For what you are just about to see here, what you're about to expect here, you've got Clover Finance, you've got Chili's, you've got AXS, you've got ADA, you've got Doge, you've got Origin Token, you've got Stellar, you've got Acro. And then I've got a secondary list, which we're not quite there yet, depending on time, see how we go. At this point in time, that is RLC, Luna, and Quant. So yeah, we'll see how we go for times, and then we'll get to them shortly indeed, hopefully. You should use Bookmap. It shows what level people place there. Yeah, Bookmap is good, bro. I do use that. I do reference it quite a bit. Yeah, I might put it on my stream actually. That's pretty good idea, man. Bon voyage, Hamilton. Safe travels. Yeah, Hammy's on flying to Thailand today. crazy stuff. Where are we? Clover Finance is first. I think it's Clover Finance. CLB. What is this? What is happening here? Does anyone know? CLV, someone requested CLV. I might be wrong, but this is awful. This is dreadful. Engine coin. Let me put that on the secondary list. I'm not promising anything for that list, but if we're gonna get some more coins like this, then yeah, we're probably gonna get to that list. This is dreadful. This is just going down, right? I wouldn't have any hope here. You've broke lower lows continuously. You're setting lower lows continuously. Low highs are not being validated at all. You've got no data. What did this launch today? Yeah, launched today. Just gone down ever since from there. It's launched on Binance today. Maybe there's another chart. Yeah, Clover Finance on Qcoin. Then we can see what's going on. We can see what's going on a bit here. So yeah, as you can see, obviously the news came out that Binance is going to launch this. Obviously, it pumped the price. It launched. It dumps. People usually buy up thinking that it's going to was only released in Binance. Yeah, that makes sense. The CLV chart. Yeah, so obviously Binance obviously said they're going to list the coin. They've obviously listed the coin. People obviously bought it up before it got listed. It gets listed today, and it obviously dumps off a cliff. So yeah, we sell the news, right? Buy the rumors, sell the news. And that sort of scenario has played out pretty perfectly here. Now, in terms of how low could this go, it is currently testing a pretty strong horizontal right now. In terms of wicks, and the candle body close is at $1.26, and we're currently at $1.27. So yeah, going to be interesting to see if we can see a reversal for here after retracing a significant amount from the top side of this wick here. We are going to retrace literally 33% there. So yeah, I would expect some sort of reversal coming through. If we are going to go on the previous pump from that candle body close to candle body open there, in terms of that uptrend, it's 39%. So yeah, nearly validated each other there. It's going to be interesting to see where this ends. At this point in time, a lot of people are probably selling off, probably because they think it's going to dump significantly lower. And if they are going to be looking at that Binance chart there for Clover Finance, it's looking pretty rough indeed, right? Obviously, it's very new, launched today, so it's just gone down, right? It's just gone down. But yeah, pretty much that's done. Clover Finance. Let me look at Chili's, I think it is. CHZ. I don't want to get this wrong. Is this only just launched on Binance? 60 likes and we'll go for another hour, says Roger. What are we at? We're at 56 minutes I've been streaming here. 59 likes, so maybe I should set a bit of a higher target, Roger, than than 1 like. Tell you what, if we get to 65 likes, I will go for another half an hour. Okay, I'll go for another half an hour. We'll do an hour and a half today. How about that? So how does that sound good? Little compromise for you there, Roger. Mikana says, what price would you go with long on BTC from here? I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting, one, to clear this zone here, then we can long it up, but we need a couple of candle body closes above this horizontal around that 47,700 sort of zone, couple of candle body closes, couple of retests, and then what I'm going to be doing here, obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys, I'm going to be riding this volume weighted ATR band up. And that's currently sat at 39,200, 300 sort of zone. And if we go back to previous history, just quickly touching on this, I know you guys are itching for some altcoin requests. As you can see here, if we can ride this, and the volume weighted ATR band is this thin line here, right, this thin red line. If we can ride that all the way up in terms of the uptrend, we're going to be making substantial gains there. So yeah, that's going to be a nice uptrend that I would be looking for if we can clear that volume weighted ATR band. And that is how I will be trading this zone coming through here, right? And it's going to be very juicy indeed, taking profits at the obvious horizontals at 45,000 and 47,800 as well. Continuously staggering my take profit, right? That's basically what I'm going to do there. So yeah, in terms of subscriber count, we're at 943. Amazing stuff. 7 subscribers until we hit the daily target of 950 there. Amazing stuff there, guys. Take my hat off. See, you guys are killing out there. Back to the request here. We've got Chili's coming through there. Can't remember who requested it, but yeah, we've got Chili's coming through here. And to be honest, we got a bit of a cheeky symmetrical triangle looking like it's going to be playing out here. I mean, we could go from here because it is still valid, but I suppose, yeah. But if we're going to be taking, we could do a parallel channel like so on a bit more of the longer term time frame. We could take this as a breakout, but then also if we are going to be going for the shorter term time frames, shorter term patterns coming through there, we could be doing something along the lines of this, right? And then we could have some sort of a symmetrical triangle playing out like that, right? Then we're going to be looking at some sort of measure move coming through there, and that's obviously going to be looking something along the line. Let me get rid of these moving averages for now. A bit more visually appealing for you guys. Something like this, measure move to the top side, obviously speculatively speaking on how this trend is going to go. I don't think we're going to go straight up, so just speculatively speaking, let's go like that. We are going to be breaking out. It could be looking at something like that. And I know you guys are like, oh, you're doing your measure moves too short. For me, personally, if you're going to be doing measure moves, greedy measure moves, I call them like this, it's very ambitious. It's very ambitious, right? I prefer to do smaller measure moves. They've made me the most money, right? Not waiting for the top side to be hit here. In terms of percentages, you're still going for a hefty 4.7% there, rather than an 8%. Granted, it's nearly double the amount, but it's greedy. It's greedy as hell. You make more money doing these smaller ones and cashing in on the successful profits, successful trades, rather than negative trades, than going for the greedy stuff there. So yeah, that's why I do that, guys, if you were wondering. So yeah, just gonna have some H2O, and then we're gonna carry on. And 60 likes. Oh, 63 likes. That popped up quickly. Goodness me. Yeah, looking like we're going to get to that 65 target, and I did say I'll go for another half an hour if we do get to that target, and hopefully we can get through to that the next part of the list coming through there, which would be very cool indeed. So yeah, if we were looking for that breakout, that's what I would be looking for Chili's here. In terms of a price prediction, in terms of horizontals, we drop down to the hourly if you are trading this on a shorter term time frames. It is looking like you're in this uptrend. I would be looking to get over these lower high zones here. You're currently testing it. If you're going to validate it and progress up further, I would be looking at resistance at this 25 cents and 82 there. Now, if you don't break through this zone that we are talking about right now, you could easily see a rejection. But you do have a safety net coming through here in terms of a level of support, as you can see here, pretty much correlating continuously along this zone. So yeah, I would be looking at a bounce point from that zone back up from there. Interesting stuff. But yeah, crucial point to watch would be literally right now to see if you can break this zone. That's Chili's. That's Chili's. Sounds like a TV ad. That's Chili's. Yeah, anyway, let me, AXS. Everyone's raving about AXS right now, just because it's been doing considerably well. Next 30 minutes loading now. I'll put a little, starting soon on the screen so I can chill out for a couple of minutes. No, I won't be doing that. I'll just keep going, guys. Yeah, 65 likes. Well done, guys. You've smashed it. I'll be going for another 30 minutes now. Amazing, amazing stuff. So yeah, as you can see here, we are on AXS. And what has AXS been doing recently? We'll start on the 4-hourly. It's been trending up pretty significantly, and this is because of that Axie game, if no one did know. It's a cryptocurrency game pretty much like Pokemon. Joseph says, for 130 likes, another 30 minutes. Let's get this thing out there. Great content. Chester 10x. that'd be pretty mental. But yeah, I probably won't be doing another 30 minutes for. If you get to 130 likes, I'll debate the conversation, but that's literally like pretty unlikely, right? So yeah, we'll discuss that when we get to it, if we can get to it. But obviously I've got to reserve my voice, otherwise I can't be streaming every day, every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. Yeah, I can't be streaming every day if I ruin my voice, right? And it does take a lot continuously talking on camera like this. I usually get to like an hour and a half in, and I'm there like, right, VeChain's doing this. I'm just so tired, right? It knackers you out. It really does tire you out. Speaking to an audience. Imagine speaking to 54 people in a room continuously. Like, it's quite daunting, and also very, very stressful on the voice, right? So yeah, as you can see, AXS, right? We're part of this rising wedge. Okay, 15 minutes and we have a deal. You're gonna get some load of bots to come in and like the stream, aren't you, bro? So yeah, as you can see, a rising wedge pattern coming through, testing the 21 moving average on the 4 hourly, so pretty reliable stuff. If we can get a bounce from that, I would be looking at a horizontal resistance point sat at the 49,000, 40. This is what happens when I'm tired. $49.52 there. That would be looking at a bounce point to the downside there. If we can clear that, it's gonna be very good indeed. Very good for progression for AXS. So yeah, it would be looking good for AXS there. And this is obviously the previous all-time high. And what have I said about all-time high, guys? What have I said about all-time highs, guys? We always reject back to the previous all-time high near enough, right? That's usually the common denominator, if that's the right word. That usually happens. So do be prepared for that. If we do set a new all-time high coming through here, we would obviously need to break this the top side of this wedge there. If we are going to be breaking the top side of this wedge there, it's going to be very interesting to see, because we could be looking at some sort of measure move to the top side, looking like this, right? It's going to look very good, nearly correlating. I could actually probably move that trend line down a bit there. Nearly correlating perfectly now. Correlating perfectly now for going off candle bodies there. As you can see, very, very reliable stuff. Obviously a little bit of a trap coming through here, rejected by the horizontal. But yeah, as you can see here, correlating perfectly with the top side of this rising parallel channel there, which you can see is a very healthy, very juicy uptrend. It wouldn't be a healthy uptrend if we weren't seeing corrections like this. Bitcoin, you need a correction, mate. Yeah, correction like this is needed for a healthy uptrend. As you can see, it's corrected. Very nice indeed. That basically is a nice sell-off from the all-time high. People selling off, good stuff happening there. And that's what a healthy asset does, right? People buy it, gets an all-time high, they sell it. Gets to an all-time high, they sell it. And that's what I say about the all-time highs, guys. Get ready for a sell-off. It's as simple as that. So if you are going to be taking profit at all-time highs, that's absolutely fine. That's fine. It's profit. It's good stuff. And I use ADA as an example because before it pumped to that $2.40, I think it was, I took like all my hodl out at $1.97. $1.97. I took all my hodl out because I made a substantial amount of money hodling that from the earlier periods, right, when it was really low. So I was like, yeah, all-time highs smashed. I'm done. Let's go. Take out the profit, and then it banged it up another 25%. So yeah, don't ever be afraid about taking profit. Granted, it can be annoying, but at the end of the day, as I say, there's always another trade to be had. Yeah, as you can see, this would be the measure move up for AXS, which is AXI. So yeah, at this point in time, guys, it is trending up very healthy indeed. We have seen another correction coming through in terms of the all-time high get hit. So yeah, it's looking very good. I can actually see us coming up to this 69, 68, 70 sort of zone. Probably not imminently. It's not going to be absolutely bang it to the moon. I think it's probably going to happen over the next, I don't know, probably by the start of August. I think we'll bang it up there. Yeah. That's a pretty achievable target for AXS there. So yeah, well done if you are hodling this from the beginning. BTC not stopping apparently. I think it is, bro. I think we've got a volume weighted TR man that's holding us down at the moment. If we can get over that, then yeah, it's going to look a lot more progressive. And also, that's obviously the hourly. And just dragging through things around there. And we do have that horizontal on BTC at that 40,700, 800 sort of zone there. If we can get over that and find support, then yeah, brilliant. Going to be looking for a lovely long position there. Because you can see it's a lovely uptrend. But before that is going to happen, we need a red candle. BTC, we need a red candle. Give us a red candle. Otherwise, we're going to get wrecked. Everyone's gonna get wrecked. As simple as that. Everyone's gonna be long, and then it's gonna absolutely tumble, and then we're gonna see some panic sell-off happen again, and we don't like that. We don't like that, guys. Simple as that. Yeah, just gonna have some water and go from there. LR says, thanks for another crucial stream. No, not a problem, bro. No, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Bro, don't underestimate the power of the people, says Joseph. 69 likes. Wow, what was that? The like target for me to stay on an extra 15 minutes is 130 likes, guys, and you've got 24 minutes to hit that. So yeah, amazing if you can, and I will stay on, but I highly doubt you can hit 130 likes. I don't think I've ever hit 130 likes on the stream. So yeah. But yeah, hi to you, Mary, as well, and Chris. BTC not stopping. But yeah, I want to ask you guys a question. What's your biggest hodl? Because I know there's some hodlers out there. I know there is. What is your biggest hodl? Let's can you look at longs versus shorts? I probably don't have time, Wade, to do that on the stream today, but I'm gonna write that down to touch on it on my next stream for you, because I know you've asked for that quite a few times there. So yeah, let me longs versus shorts, because I'll do a little TA on that as well. TA on that before my stream when I do my prep work, of course. Yeah, I'll do that on the next stream for you there, bro. Oh, just got paid for something. That's good. So yeah, as you can see, I will be doing that on the next stream for you there, bro. Not a problem at all. But yeah, don't quite have time to fit in it today, unfortunately. Gunny G, hey my man, my yan man. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Yeah, 88 at this point in time, guys. Crazy time. Obviously, huge descending triangle coming through here. We have broke to the top side here. Very, very good position. Nice entry coming through here on the retest. Very good stuff indeed. Taking profit at all these substantial points all the way up. We were going for this very nice measure move here, but at this point in time, we have seen us fiddle down. We've already taken a massive lump of profit out. We are still in, waiting for this to get there. At the end of the day, we've moved our stop loss up to our entry point now. So if we do actually come down, we've already taken a substantial amount of profit at these zones here. So yeah, it's not too bad. At the end of the day, it's going to be a successful trade. So well done to anyone who spotted that huge chart pattern and did their own research and got involved with that. Jay Lassie, Quant is on the secondary list there. What you can expect for the rest of the show so far, we've got ADA, which I'm currently doing now. I'm going to do a shorter term time frame TA on this as well, because I have just been focusing on the big term time frames there, just to see if we can get a sort of gauge to what's kind of happening there. And then I've got Doge coming in. Got Doge to do. I've got OGN, I've got Stellar, and then I've got Acro, and then secondary on the list I've got RLC, Luna, Quant, and Engine if we do have time to get there. And it's looking like we are probably going to have time to get there, guys. But in between those two lists, I will be doing a little BTC update for you guys, because I know quite a few people are here to just look for BTC. Oh, sorry, I asked you what you're hodling, and you've probably said Quant. Hawken says he's hodling 60% BTC, 20% Ethereum, and 20% Frontier. Cool stuff, bro. Very, very smart BTC and Ethereum. They're going to do very well indeed, bro. Very good stuff indeed. Still researching on more. Yeah, good stuff. Have a look at Glitch, man. Have a look at Glitch. Obviously, I'm not... you know me. You guys know me. I'm not shilling exchanges. I'm not shilling tokens. I'm not about that life. I make my money through trading. I don't need to do all the affiliate links and all that stuff. I've got them in the description purely to help you guys out, not to benefit me at all. And that's why I'm not shilling them 24/7. But yeah, same sort of scenario. With me saying about Glitch, right? I do think it is going to do very, very well in the future. So yeah, do some research on that. I do have a video on that, so yeah, I could shill my video. I could shill my video. I do have a video on that if you did want to go check that out as a little old gem there. So yeah, interesting, cool stuff. Yeah, definitely going to do well. Smart contracts on the way for Glitch. Yeah, good one to hodl, I think. Mine list is 75% BTC, 15% Ethereum, and 5% ADA. ADA is one to watch there. ADA is one to watch. I do think we've got a little bit of time for ADA, but when we do take off for ADA, it's going to be pretty goddamn juicy indeed, right? Pretty goddamn juicy. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, in terms of symmetrical triangle pattern right now, let's jump down to the hourly time frames that are a bit more visually appealing for you guys out there. Guys, girls, and preferred pronouns. Nathan Roberts says, what do you think of SYLO project? I don't know what that is, bro. Maybe I should do some research on that as well. SYLO project, because obviously I do like doing fundamental research, and someone actually suggested the coin DAG the other day in the stream, well, probably like a few weeks ago now, and I was like, oh, let me do some research on that. I did some research, and damn, that's definitely one to watch. DAG. Do you like DAGs? DAG's definitely one to watch. As you can see here, we do have a symmetrical triangle playing out here. We would be looking at a breakout. We are coming to the end of the symmetrical triangle, so the breakout could be pretty poor, could be a pretty fizzle, could be pretty flaccid. We'll have to see what happens there. I mean, right now we are looking for a bullish crossover on the hourly coming through on the shorter term for ADA, which could bring us up to the top side of this symmetrical triangle, up to that $1.29 there. I thought I was out of water then, but no, I'm not. 74 likes. God, those likes are creeping up. We're getting closer to that 130 there. God, that is going to be it's going to be pretty rough if we do hit that. I'll be very, very tired indeed. I do have to take my brother to the airport. So, yeah. As you can see here as well, We do have it's very messy, very messy. I think it's valid on the 4-hourly. This is, yeah, the 4-hourly. We do have a channel coming through. We've broken to the lower side of this channel on the RSI, hidden bullish divergence in there, and that's obviously mean a continuation of the uptrend, right? Which we have basically seen from this crash point here. We have seen a continuation of the uptrend, which we have seen, right, and basically forming this symmetrical triangle, right? So if we do see a pump up to the top side, the likelihood of us actually getting rejected, it is going to be inside of the symmetrical triangle at this $1.29 there. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting point to watch there for ADA. And NX, the mod in the stream there, says 4 more subs until 950. Seriously, are we that close? You guys are killing it out here today. Amazing stuff. Yeah, 946 subscribers. We've got a 950 subscriber target on the table. And then when we get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of August, then we're going to be doing super chats. I'm going to do this riddle, a competition riddle where I'm going to be putting hidden things throughout my streams every morning, which you guys you won't see it, but you have to look back. I'll give you time frames to look back on, and whoever relays the message quickly back to me, I'm going to give all the indicators for free or something like that. Some competition along the lines of that. So I think that's going to be really cool to do some sort of treasure hunt throughout my streams, which would be cool. So yeah, anyway, ADA is done. Let me jump to Doge, right? Doja. Rising wedge pattern. I'm going to chill out a bit. Now. Very tired. Still here. As you can see, rising wedge pattern. We have seen the rejection from the 200 EMA coming down. Pretty strong stuff. We've actually lost this rising wedge pattern to the downside. Currently sat on this horizontal. There is a measure move down to where are we? To this 18 cents and 87 there. That's the measure move down at this point in time. It's not looking like we have actually seen any sort of momentum towards the downside. We have looked at literally looked at just riding along this the lower side of this rising wedge pattern, and we do obviously have all the major moving averages coming through, not the 200 EMA but the 55, the price action channel, the 21, and also the 10 is holding us up there as well. Can you look at DXY? Probably not, mate. I probably don't have time to do that today, and I think that's stocks, isn't it, DXY? So yeah, I probably can't look at that today, and I usually don't do stocks on my stream. It might be something I might incorporate in the future if obviously crypto does fall off a cliff, right? If crypto like retraces like 80%, I will still be doing crypto because it's obviously crypto Chester, right? I'd still be obviously doing crypto continuously, but then obviously I will be incorporating a few other things into the stream as well there. So Green Goblin says, "What's up? Just saying hello." Hello, bro. Nice to see you back on the stream there, Green Goblin. It's good to see you back, bro. Lovely, love and appreciate the support continuously from you there, sir. So where are we there? We're at Doge, right? We're at Doge. And at this point in time, if we lose this horizontal and the 55, then you could be looking at coming down to this 18 cents there. Now, very interesting stuff. If you find a level of support, you could be looking at coming up to test this, test the lower side of this rising wedge pattern. It's gonna be interesting stuff. BTC looking poised to break through the top. Yep, it does. It looks very bullish, but it does look bearish as well here on the daily, right? It looks very bullish on the 4-hourly in terms of this uptrend, looking very good indeed. But in terms of a reversal needed on the daily, that's what we need, guys. That's what we need for it to be healthy, it to be valid. And I think I should go back in history and to see when we actually had 9 green candles in a row, because at this point in time, we might even be setting a record if we do. BTC follows DYX, correct? Maybe. Dollar index. Yes. Okay, yeah, dollar index. Yeah. It does to an extent. It does have an effect. Just like if you get a bullish stock market, you get bullish cryptos, right? So yeah, it does have an effect because people will be putting their money into crypto if it's bullish in that sense from the other side. So yeah, could be definitely something to touch on maybe in the stream. Yeah, probably should think about that. Thank you. Yeah, we are pumping actually considerably, as you can see. Smashed through the volume weighted ATR band, smashed through this symmetrical triangle, looking like we are going to come up and touch this horizontal and also the top side of this rising wedge pattern. As I said at the start of the stream there, we're likely to find a bit of resistance from this zone here. And that's pumping significantly, guys, in terms of the last... We've literally just started the 15-minute as well. Look at that for price action. Crazy parabolic stuff happening here on the 15-minute. Cool stuff. So yeah, let me jump back to Doge quickly. Yeah, keep an eye on Bitcoin right now. This is pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Looking for a wick to short. Good stuff, Tom. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, bro. I'm going to stay out of this zone for now. I'm looking for a long position, but obviously there's a lot of factors that I need to hit to get there, right? At this point in time, it's a very risky time, right? So yeah, this would be the ideal scenario for Doge right now if we can get there. But guys, remember, I think someone still owns 21% of Doge, so they can easily manipulate the market, like easily, right? And we yet to really see any sort of massive sort of sell-off. Well, we've seen sell-offs, but not like huge sell-offs from people, from hodlers out there, because they still believe it's going to go to the absolute moon, right? So yeah, I mean, it could if Elon is working behind the scenes for Doge, then yeah, it's gonna do amazing things. But at this point in time, it is just a bit of a dog on the coin, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much Doge summed up there. Let me jump to OGN. OGN coming through there. Origin token, Origin protocol. Let's take a breath. Tiring. Oh. Yeah, so we do have a trend line coming to the downside from this zone here. We got candle body from that previous uptrend up to this point of obviously resistance here. We're obviously coiled up moving averages coming through here. Golden cross coming through on the 4 hourly as well. So yeah, looking for a breakout. Actually, we are looking for a breakout on this chart right now, and it is still looking bullish with a nice couple of reversals coming through here. Obviously, this is bullish since the 20th, which is a lot of crypto has been. So yeah, we're just seeing this this basically correction, consolidation sort of period, the sideways action, waiting for a breakup to the top side. It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too good either. It's not looking too bad, not looking too good. But yeah, so we'll be looking at a breakout to the top side here. If you are going to break out to the top side, first things first, you need to get over this horizontal, because as you can see here, there's a lot of resistance along this zone in previous price action. Let me see if we can find some more evidence for that. Yeah, consolidation zone, resistance playing out. Gone up, come up, trap, resistance zone playing out. When we break it, there's obviously a lovely level of support that we can be referencing there. Vice versa, a nice very bounce point coming through there as well. So yeah, it's definitely a point to watch. This is a very crucial zone here to be watching. If we can get a nice few candle body closes above that, then Origin Protocol can be looking at the next horizontal point, and that's going to be around that 93 cents there. If you were looking for some sort of measure move here, we are on the 4 hourly here, so that's obviously going to be something along the lines of this. We go for the non-greedy measure move up, and yeah, it's not the most valid thing in the world because the wicks are still there. We could see a completion, but to get a good entry here, it's going to be pretty hard, obviously, because we do have the horizontal coming through here, and also we do have a lot of wicks in terms of resistance all the way up as well. So yeah, trying to get an entry point of this zone is pretty hard indeed. It's probably just going to bang it up and then bang it back down or something along the lines of that. So yeah, I would be looking for the confirmation of candle body closes above this horizontal for a momentous move up to the top side there. Probably going horizontal to horizontal instead. But yeah, interesting point to watch there for Origin token. Now, if we do see rejection coming through for crypto in general, then rest assured, guys, we do have, if you are hodling, well, not hodling this, if you are trading this, we do have the 55 and the 200, or the 55, what will be the 55, this is the 55 SMA? Yeah, 55 SMA and the 200 EMA coming through there to hold us up, right? Hopefully that's going to be a nice bungee jump position coming through there, a bungee jump sort of level to basically hold us up in terms of a level of support, right? Bouncing point from there. So yeah, it's looking okay. Hopefully we can get held up by this zone, but yeah, definitely a point to watch. If we do break that zone, then I would be inclined to say that we are going to be coming down to this previous higher low here, and that's going to be it's going to be sat around that 72 cents there. So yeah, hopefully we can hold this zone and progress up further for OGN there. We're gonna have some water, and then we're gonna get to Stellar. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, same sort of scenario that we were speaking about here yesterday. This parallel channel, rising parallel channel. We were going on the idea that we could break this to the downside. That would have been absolutely amazing indeed. But as you can see here, we haven't broken to the downside. We've actually found a pretty lovely level of support all the way along the zone. Very attractive indeed in terms of a chart pattern. We're getting closer and closer to a golden cross coming through on the 4 hourly chart here. If we are going to lose this parallel channel, we've obviously got the move down. That's at 7.46% in terms of a swing position there. Taran says, good morning, mate. BTC price prediction for the day. It's interesting, bro. In terms of the daily, we need some sort of reversal coming through. And the last time we saw 8 green candles in a row, we reversed 13%, which is pretty substantial, right? If we were going to reverse 13%, I think we said we were going to be going down to like, where is it? It's 13% there. Yeah, going down to that like 35,000 sort of zone, which is pretty rough indeed. It's obviously going to liquidate a lot of longs there. So yeah, we're just going to see how we go at this point in time. We need some sort of reversal coming through I mean, for my long position that I'm looking for, we need to be clearing this horizontal coming through here, and then we're going to be looking at, obviously we have broke the range at the moment, but we need to basically take this as, it could be a potential trap, right? But in terms of the trend that we're in at the moment, it's very healthy, very nice indeed. In terms of the 4 hourly, I would say we do need a correction coming through on the daily for us to even be healthy at all. We can do amazing things on the 4 hourly, but the daily needs to be healthy, otherwise we're out of the water there, bro. Your background music is incredibly distracting, makes me anxious as fuck. Oh, that's good to know. Awful. What's everyone else saying about the music? Is it okay? Hopefully it's alright. Yeah, you're the first person who has said they don't like it. So obviously I've only added it in this week, this music, just because it sounds, I feel like the stream sounds a bit better with music, and that was the vote by the audience, right? Get some music in it, but it's very controversial because if I'm putting in music that people don't like, then I'm going to be losing viewers, right? So that's why I had no music at the start. But yes, a lot of people are liking the music, but let me know if you don't like it or you do like it in the chat. It's very helpful to me whether I need to change it or something like that, right? What music do you prefer? What would you prefer? Because I know a lot of you do actually tune in every single day, and I'm a part of your routine, right? So yeah, good morning BTC price, but yeah, I've done that, haven't I? Tasman likes it. That's good stuff, Tasman. Nice to see some feedback. Yeah, in terms of support here for Stellar, I would be looking at, if we are to find this level of support on this, I probably would be watching this 10 moving average here. We can get above that and hold a nice candle body close to the 4 hourly. Then we could be looking at coming up and testing this previous horizontal. But as you can see, Viva resistance is played out from this zone quite strong as you can see here. So yeah, we'll just see how we go, right? We'll see how we go. Obviously here again, right? Viva resistance, resistance, resistance. Hopefully not resistance. Hopefully we can break it to the top side. If we can break it to the top side, that's gonna be very good. In terms of price action for the future, we could be looking at this measure move up. That's gonna be very, very good indeed. Beats slower beats per minute, but this is fine. Okay, bad day, bro. Lol. Nice music. Okay, I like it. Would prefer Lofi type beat. Okay, interesting. It's fine with me, man. Okay, yeah, it's good to get some feedback, guys. I kind of go on the narrative of what percentages of what you're all thinking, whether you like it or not. It's much better with some music. Oh, that's good. It's good to know, Wade. So yeah, it is. Yeah, people are preferring it with music, but I do like to see how you guys are thinking about it. Because if it's like 70% of you like it and 30% of you don't like it, I'm more inclined to go with the 70%, right? Because you go on the bigger percentage. What I'm on about sometimes. Do you use leverage? It's actually illegal for people in the UK to be using leverage, so I can't disclose. Well, no, I don't use leverage. Don't want to incriminate myself, right? So yeah, can't use leverage. It's illegal in the UK. Didn't like the music idea, but now it's there. I don't notice it. I'm cool with it. Yeah, cool stuff. I think also with how loud my voice is, I think you can turn the actual stream down and the music in a sense disappears and you can still hear my voice. So yeah, it's two options, right? I'm running out of words now, right? XLM there coming through there, and yes, this would be the prediction as I was just saying there. We are near enough at an hour and a half there, and I was going to go for the hour and a half. We got Acro next, and we'll see how we are from there. Sorry, I missed that request, and then I might be able to jump through to some secondary. Sorry if you can hear the siren. Pretty loud. Yeah, falling wedge pattern coming through here. For Acro in terms of the long term, I wouldn't be looking at any more sort of long position until we clear this trap zone. As you can see here, trapping out here. It is very trappy in terms of this coin right now. So yeah, if we are going to see us break the zone, then yeah, brilliant. It's going to be amazing. We are going to be looking at progressing up further from there. Near enough looking at that golden cross on a lot of the charts actually at the moment. Near enough looking at the golden cross on the 4 hourly here. We're actually being held down at the moment by this 55 moving average here on the daily. So yeah, that would be a point to watch as well. Haha, can't disclose. Nice. Yep, did well there, Bitcoin Beats, didn't I? Funny stuff. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, guys, and you haven't checked out Bitcoin Beats, go check him out. Amazing trader out there. Good streams as well, right? So yeah, this would be the trap zone coming through here for Acro. If we are going to be looking at any sort of position, we need to clear this zone, right? Because it's a trap zone for a reason. You're basically going to get wrecked if you enter a position inside this zone. Well, it's the likelihood of you are getting wrecked. You should use my music in the background, sleep relaxation. Hey, sleep relaxation, hit me up on Telegram, and we'll get something sorted. If you've got some good tunes, right? Obviously, I need non-copyright music. So yeah, FBI coming for BTC dump. Yeah, BTC does need to dump. It does need some sort of retracement, or at least a red candle. Otherwise, we screwed. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much Acro sorted here. If we do get rejected from the top side of this falling wedge pattern, then it is likely that we are going to actually come down and test some of the major moving averages on the way down. Maybe wicking down to this horizontal. I wouldn't rule it out, that 1 cent 9373 there. And if we can get to the zone, we could see rejection. Definitely a point to watch when we do get to this zone. And I don't know how quick that is going to happen. At the rate of this uptrend right now, we're likely to happen probably around 30th July, 31st. So the coming weekend coming through there. So yeah, definitely a point to watch there. For Acro, and obviously, guys, you know BTC leads the market here. If that's going to start dumping off a cliff, then yeah, obviously a lot of the altcoins. Oh god, yawning like crazy. A lot of the altcoins will falter as well. They will fall off as well there. Yeah, 126. I'm going to do a BTC review, and then I'm going to be calling it a day, guys. Pretty tired. I'm not going to get to that second list today, unfortunately. I might do some sort of carryover thing where I bring it over to the following day or something like that. Maybe I'll join that, or maybe you guys could put those requests in the Telegram group, and then I can do a screenshot of my chart and stuff and send it to you there. With a little explanation via typing, because it's obviously very strenuous talking continuously there, guys, on the throat as well. So you need to reserve that. Wow, we did actually come all the way up to 40,642, and we saw that resistance play out. Yeah, quite heavy along this sort of zone here. So yeah, interesting stuff planning out there for Bitcoin. Now, for the 15-minute, as we were saying, a little review for Bitcoin, right? We were talking about the potential to break out of this symmetrical triangle, and also coming up to test the top side of this pretty big rising wedge pattern, right? Healthy uptrend, very good stuff indeed. But yeah, we would be looking at coming up to test the top side of this rising wedge pattern. Now, if we can break that, it's going to be very goddamn good indeed. How long is your altcoin list? I do have a shopping list. So I'm sure you're in the Telegram, Simple Technology, or do you mean my altcoin list that I trade? Because I trade the top 50 altcoins, bro. Trade the top 50 altcoins. Sometimes I dabble into the top 100 and stuff, but below that it's more of a hodl. If I do like the coin, right? But yeah, that's more the fundamental research and stuff. But yeah, the top 50 are pretty good to trade. If you are a new trader and you're trying to like build a good setup on Telegram, not Telegram, if you're building a good setup on TradingView, create a watch list, go to coinmarketcap.com and look at the top 50 cryptos and just add them all to your watch list in a big long line, and yeah, it's very helpful indeed, just to flick through all of them. Very good stuff indeed. Green Goblin says, well, I'm out, have a good one. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. You have a good one as well, man. Good stuff. So yeah, as you can see here, for Bitcoin, if we do come up, this is going to be a pretty strong resistance point, as you can see, if we can find the momentum to get up there. As you can see here, we have seen a lot of a pretty big sell-off happen in literally the last 15 minutes, right? We came up pretty significantly, and then we basically plummeted, right? We're still plummeting now, nearly getting to that 1% there. And for this to be happening in 15 minutes, it's pretty crazy. Peace out, Green Goblin. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. So yeah, this is pretty rough stuff coming through here. So yeah, just be cautious, guys. Be cautious. It's very volatile stuff, as we were watching earlier in terms of the live price action there for Bitcoin on Crypto Chester's live stream. Yeah, that's the 15-minute. Let me jump to the hourly here. Oh no, we did add something on the RSI for the 15-minute here that I did want to touch on, I think. Yeah, so this is downward sloping resistance line. As you can see, we have smashed that to the upside, which is no surprise at all. But as you can see, we're near enough to that overbought stage. If we do get to that stage, I would expect some sort of reversal. Now, if we were referencing that in terms of the horizontal at 40,728 there, then it's likely that we are going to get to that zone on the RSI. So yeah, definitely a point to watch in the next 15 minutes or so. Let's jump to the hourly and see if we can get some sort of gauge of what's happening there. Same sort of scenario coming through. We've got a bit of a fizzle out coming through nearly, so we are diverging coming through on the MACD here for the hourly, and also we are looking for that bullish crossover happening pretty imminently. I mean, we're just about to close the hourly actually, so yeah, we can watch this live price action to see what's happening. No, we've still got 2 hours left of the 4 hourly, so yeah, we can see what's happening now. Let's just sit back for 10 seconds and watch. We're pumping first. That signifies that we're probably going to dump now. Probably down to the volume weighted ATR band around this 40,209. It's pretty much quite likely for that to happen, I would say. So you always see the retracement on the candle. After seeing a candle like that, it's pretty and then you see the retracement on the 15-minute, as we were just discussing there, pretty strong indeed. That's pretty bearish, I must say. So the likelihood of us actually coming down to that 400 and 40,200 sort of level is very likely within the next hour or so. And we could get a wick up, see the resistance there, and then come back down. But yeah, so just be prepared for that, right? Be prepared for that. So yeah, what are we on? 79 likes, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. You're killing it out here. Should we put an 85 like target on the table by the time I finish this BTC video? That'd be cool. BTC, sorry, update. Yeah, as you can see, we are dumping significantly now. So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up on the hourly and the 15-minute. Let me jump to the midterm here. Because as you can see, we are in this pretty big range. There's pretty not symmetrical. This parallel channel coming through here. Been in it for quite a while, coming through there. Now, the long position that I'm looking for coming through is going to be something along the lines of this. We're going to be getting a breakout from this zone here. Well, we've already currently broken out from the range here in terms of the bigger picture there. But these zones have been pretty trappy indeed. Oh, currently, oh goodness me, half an hour gets you, and I'm ruined. So as you can see here, we have broke out from this zone. We're looking for a long position, but we do need to clear this horizontal with a lot of might, right? And the reasoning for that is it is the horizontal that actually caused this huge sell-off coming through here, and vice versa, another sell-off there, and another huge sell-off there. So we do need to watch this zone. If we do get a sell-off, it is going to be from this zone. And as I was saying here, we have pumped we've got 8 green candles in a row there, and the last time that happened in 2019, that was the last time it happened. We actually saw a retracement of 13% there in terms of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to retrace 13%, we did say we get to around that 35k sort of level, and that's actually all the way down here. So yeah, definitely a point to watch there, whether this is going to be a filthy trap, because I've seen a lot of people actually be going long now, just because we've broken out this range. But no, this is why we wait for a nice healthy retest, and then we do get over a few major horizontals like so. We do have the volume weighted ATR band coming up as this line demonstrates, and this little thin red line coming through there. I'll show you some previous price action history on the 4-hourly here for Bitcoin and what we're going to be trying to achieve here. This is what I'm trying to achieve here. When we break it to the top side, we basically ride the line all the way up in terms of a nice healthy uptrend. So if we are above that line like so, we can be riding that trend all the way up. Very healthy stuff indeed. If we can see that actually come into fruition here for the live price action here for Bitcoin, that's going to be very good indeed, because we are just going to be riding that wave up. And if we are going to see any more healthy uptrends like we are seeing here, this is very nice indeed. And the reasoning for this healthy uptrend, not the reasoning for the healthy uptrend, obviously it was Jack and Elon jumping on that the B word conference started it all off. Yeah, we just basically pumped, we've gone sideways, consolidation, we pumped, we've gone sideways, consolidation, we pumped, we dumped a bit. That's absolutely fine. That's healthy as anything. Now we've pumped, and now we're consolidating. So yeah, it's still looking healthy indeed in terms of an uptrend. We're not seeing anything too parabolic. Daily, sort yourself out. We're not seeing anything too parabolic right now. On the 4-hourly, it's still looking like a very healthy uptrend. So yeah, as I was saying here, if we can ride this volume weighted ATR band all the way up, it's going to be looking very good indeed in terms of a long position around probably 18%, something like that. But we'll see how we go, because I'm not going to be closing the position if we are above the volume weighted ATR band, because that's an indication that we are going to have the continuation to the upside. Hey bro, do you expect us to go down and then not push up to 42k range? Hey Ben, at this point in time, it looks bearish, right? It's very bearish because we need a reversal. But at the end of the day, if we jump to the 4-hourly, this is very bullish. It's a very healthy uptrend. So if we are going to see any sort of reversal, I would expect to reverse a little bit, maybe to 36k, worst case scenario. 36k, we bounce from that zone and then basically come back up. But even if we are bouncing down to that 36k zone, we can still continue this uptrend in a nice healthy stance, because we have pumped, it was a lot for Bitcoin, right? We pumped a lot at this point in time. 37%. For an asset to pump 37% in a matter of, like, I think it's 8 days or something, we need to see some sort of correction. If we're going to see a correction of literally 10%, that's still a really healthy uptrend. That's absolutely fine for us to see that progression to the upside, and I'm still going to be bullish even if we do get to that sort of zone, just because of what's happened here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what actually does happen in that stance. But this uptrend is looking very good. To answer your question there, Ben. But yeah, in terms of the daily right now, this is obviously filthy. We need to get over this. Oh no, I did want to touch on the RSI coming through here. Yeah, this is obviously a point to watch here. We need that trend reversal to happen on the MACD here in terms of the downtrend. Otherwise, we are going to be seeing some sort of new cycle coming through there, and we are going to have to watch that zone coming through there. Now, if we are going to be looking for a bounce point coming through here, we're going to be referencing the RSI, and also the RSI, this downward sloping resistance line coming through. We know how reliable this is, guys. Continuous momentum to the downside. The Viva La resistance does play off quite strongly above this line, below this line. Now, as you can see here, we are coming down a bit to test this line. If we can come down and test this line at 56 and then bounce up from that and continue that uptrend, that's going to be very good for Bitcoin indeed. But if we are going to be looking at some sort of a bounce point from there in terms of live price action from now, it would be probably either this 21 moving average or this price action channel right now. And I'm sure if we saw a 3 grand sell-off for Bitcoin, we're likely to see some sort of panic sell-off as well. So maybe even a wick down to that 36 sort of zone there. We also still have a CME gap to close around 32k. Yeah, we do have a CME gap at 32k. And also we've got a CME gap at 24k that's not been closed, I do believe, as well. I might be wrong there, but I do believe that. I think that is right as well. So yeah, there's a few CME gaps to be closed there. But yeah, in terms of the last 7 days, it's looking very bullish indeed, very good indeed. But yeah, in terms of what's happening now for the what are we on? We're on the daily here for Bitcoin. As I was saying, we need some sort of reversal. Last time we've seen 8 of these candles in a row. We dumped 13%, so we need some sort of little CME gap. Interesting, Daniel. Interesting. So yeah, as you can see here, we need some sort of reversal to validate this pump to have that continuation to the top side, right? That's what we want. But yeah, so that's pretty much Bitcoin sort of summed up, guys. I would be watching this zone for resistance. As you can see, resistance does play out along this zone. If we can find support, as I was saying on the short term, I am looking to long it all the way up and have a nice little move. But ideal scenario, we need to consolidate and chill out for a bit. We need a red candle, right? We need a red candle, otherwise it's just going to get very bloody very quickly, right? So yeah, and that's pretty much that summed up. If you guys are looking for a free indicator and you are new to the stream, right, I'd like to give back to you guys out here. It's called the hash ribbons indicator. It plots out the hash rate for Bitcoin, and it does provide some very juicy signals coming through there. Obviously, you can blindly long this. I'm not saying you should. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have an economics degree, right? So if you do want to take this indicator for free, you can. It's called the Hash Ribbons Backtest by Bitcoin Beats YouTube. Go check him out if you haven't already. Amazing streamer out here. You can see the long to close 161%, long to close 45%. Obviously these are very long-winded. As you can see, these are monthly time frames coming through on the lower side here. So yeah, as you can see here, nice 15% trade there as well. Stop loss coming through here. Obviously Black Swan COVID event coming through there, crashed Bitcoin and everything continuously, pretty strong as well. And before that we did have a nice long there. Now if we are looking at the strategy tester for this indicator, right, we start with 10k. We start with $10,000 here. As you can see here, initial capital. We've done 5 trades. One of them obviously was a loss due to what was it? The Black Swan COVID event, when everything dropped, everything dumped, and that was obviously that 20% of our 5 trades coming through there, making 80% of the trades successful, bringing us to a total of 69,111. And vice versa, if you did want to start with 100 grand, you'd obviously be on 690,000, around that sort of level, right? So yeah, this indicator is a free indicator for you guys to basically download it. It's called the Hash Ribbons Backtest. If you go to your indicators section up this on this side of your chart here, and basically look at this. Basically look at this. If you just type in hash, not in capitals, right? If you just type in hash there and hash ribbons backtest from Bitcoin Beats, and then you can basically, because the normal one, right, it doesn't actually have the backtest on it, whereas Bitcoin Beats has programmed it so you can backtest it. You can see the results as well. And this does also work on altcoins if you did want to check that out as well, guys. Good stuff coming through there in terms of free stuff for you. Not saying we'll close the gap with the possibility if we get a hefty retracement. Yeah, definitely, Chris, it's definitely a possibility. Is Bitcoin Beats your brother? Yes, he is my brother. He is my older brother. So his already answered, just joined. Why are alts losing so much value when compared to BTC? Because the BTC dominance, bro, the BTC dominance is going up, and this is basically, let me bring up this chart. Actually, I haven't brought this up today. This is the total market cap for crypto. As you can see, it has gone up recently. Let me bring up the BTC dominance very quickly for you there. As you can see, we have seen pretty strong uptrends happening for BTC dominance. This basically means, right, this chart basically means, if you want to type this in, it's BTC.D on TradingView. It basically means people are moving their money from the altcoins into Bitcoin. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Look at that, that's insane. I don't blame them. But yeah, if this is trending up, then the altcoins tend to be like trending down, right? It basically shows how dominant Bitcoin is over the market, and vice versa. If it's coming down, the altcoins tend to be coming up quite a bit more with the pumps and dumps from Bitcoin there. So it's definitely something to reference there. Toffee there, definitely want to look at there. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream. I'm pretty tired. Been going for an hour and 39 minutes now. But yeah, I do appreciate all your support continuously. Be cautious today. We could easily get rejected from this 40k zone. Referencing this referencing the title of this video, right? But yeah, for now it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. But I do stream every single day, guys, Monday to Friday. So yeah, if you do want to tune into that, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. You're never going to miss one of my uploads or my streams there. But yeah, thank you ever so much for being here. Good luck and trade safe today. Obviously, it's very, very scarce. Be cautious, guys. I stress that enough. But yeah, peace out and goodbye. And thanks again from me, Crypto Chester.